First of all, I want to thank you for your commitment to the Knights of Columbus, a commitment which is very important to us here in Supreme and very important to the life of the Catholic community and the Catholic Church on your campus. I think you may get this question. I often get it, especially when I go to college campuses and people say, well, why should I join the Knights of Columbus? Why should I be active in the Knights of Columbus? I think there are 5 reasons. 5 reasons. First reason is that you can change lives. You can change lives. I was down in Haiti in April with John Morella, our Supreme Advocate, some other members of the Supreme Office here, picking up people who had lost legs, putting them in wheelchairs, poor people that don't have anyone to take care of them. Had one young woman say to me, everybody in my family was killed. My father had died just before the earthquake. My mother and my 4 brothers and sisters were killed. I'm the only one left. And they didn't have a wheelchair for me. They gave them all away. Picked that woman up and put her in a wheelchair from the Knights of Columbus. Changed her life for $150. Knights of Columbus councils are doing that kind of thing every day, every day. And I know from looking at many of the service projects that you have done in your councils, you're doing the same thing. You can change lives. You can also save lives. That would be my second point. And I know some of the councils have been active in our ultrasound project, for example. That ultrasound project now, we've got over 50 of them at crisis pregnancy centers, saving hundreds of lives every year. And over the life of those machines, save thousands of lives. Thousands. Where do you get to join an organization where you can save lives? Concretely, not abstractly, concretely. I had a Grand Knight come up to me at the convention here in Washington. He said, my council put in an ultrasound machine. And the first day, the first woman that came in and used that machine, she came in on a Wednesday, she had already scheduled her abortion for Friday. But she decided to come in anyway and look at the ultrasound. She found out she had twins. She had twins. Canceled the appointment for the abortion on Friday. That machine wasn't in operation for more than 2 or 3 hours. It already saved 2 people's lives. You guys can do that day after day after day. Not only change lives, save lives. What else are our councils doing? They're building up the church. They're building up the church by being an organization, the most important organization for promoting vocations to the priesthood. And if you want to know where many vocations to the priesthood are coming today, college councils of the Knights of Columbus. You want to build up the church, you want to make the church stronger, active participation in the Knights of Columbus, our RSVP program, our vocations promotion program, our solidarity with our priests, and our seminarians program that's building up the church. It's making it stronger. Fourth reason to join the Knights of Columbus, your own vocation. Your own vocation. Why are Catholics so strongly pro-life? Is because there are no accidental people. There's no person that isn't wanted and created expressly for a purpose by the Lord. Every single person has a purpose. Every single person has a mission. Every single person has a vocation. Every single one of us do. Some of them will be to the priesthood. Some of them will be to the married life. Some of them will be to the single life, consecrated life. But every single person has a vocation. There's no better place on a college campus than a Knights of Columbus council to have that space to think through, what is my vocation? What is my purpose? What am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do with the gifts that God has given to me? Fifth reason, I think this organization is one of the best organizations for young men to demonstrate and learn and enhance their leadership ability, their leadership skills, their leadership experience. The men in this room, you're the leaders of an organization of more than 20,000 men on college campuses. You've got a lot of responsibility. You've got a lot of leadership potential. You've got a lot of leadership opportunity, and the Knights of Columbus gives you every single day opportunities to exercise that leadership, to take a leadership role, not only on behalf of the more than 20,000 men who are members of college councils, but you're connected into a network of 1,800,000 men. So this is a powerful force, and it's a force that gives you the opportunity for leadership that almost no other organization on your campus will give you the opportunity. And so I think those are 5 tremendous reasons to join the Knights of Columbus. And you hear, well, I don't really have time. You don't have 3 hours a semester, one Saturday afternoon, to help some homeless people, to help some handicapped people, to help some disadvantaged children? You have 3 hours? How about 6 hours? How about 10 hours a year? Can you give us 2 afternoons? Can you give us 2 evenings? And if the answer is yes, take those guys on board. Take those guys on board, because 10 hours a year is better than 0. And if you get them active in a charitable event where they can see the benefit, where they can do something that really changes somebody's life for the better, they'll come back, because that's what being a Christian is all about, giving of yourself. The Pope talks a lot about making a sincere gift of yourself to somebody else. That's not giving at the office. That's not writing a check. That's giving something of yourself to somebody else. That's what being a Christian means. That's what being a Knight of Columbus means. That's what charity, unity, fraternity means. Making a sincere gift of self. And the people who do that are the people that succeed. Succeed in their job, succeed in their community, succeed in their marriages, succeed in their families. That's at the core of what it means to be a Catholic gentleman. And it's at the core of what it means to be a Knight of Columbus. And so we're very proud to be working with you and for what you're doing and what you're going to do this year. Thank you very much.